So morning everyone, this will be my first video for the Lighthouse Facebook page. I just want to show you how beautiful it is out here. That's the ocean. There's the lighthouse. Up there's a hiking trail. As you can see, there's a hut. And if you probably look on my Facebook page, you'll see we've hiked up there. It's quite beautiful. It's a very beautiful place. It's not the best of days, it's quite cold, but it's still beautiful. Let me see if I can get the ocean in the back while I chat. So I took a bike ride up here this morning from my house to come and make this first video. So I'm making this Facebook page because I'm so tired of going on Facebook and you see all this murders and rapes and people hurting dogs and negative stories and all these pop-ups about the news. And when I look at it, I just see the devil sowing his seed, and people are just commenting and hate speech and racism, and it's just going on and on and on and on. And these people actually take the time to comment their views and opinions. But I do believe God has a role in Facebook and the internet and stuff. And our job is to spread the word. So I'm going to use this page to spread the word of God. And anyone that wants to join it can join. It's my own personal views of what God takes me through and what I believe. I know there's a lot of people that might read the same verse and get something different from it, and then turn around and say, but that's not how you're supposed to interpret it, or that's not how it's supposed to be. You got to remember that God has a different purpose for every single one of us. So don't you think that He would explain different verses in different ways to different people, all according to our purpose? Our purposes aren't the same. And it's also for my family, because it's a great tool that while my kids are growing up, one day they can log on to this and they can watch all these things that I've posted and what I've spoken about. What was my dad thinking when I was 5 years old? What was my dad thinking and saying when I was 12 years old? I actually wonder about these things a lot. Like, how were my parents when I was young? What were they thinking? Were they religious then? How did they think? And I think this is a brilliant tool to help educate my kids. That if I'm not around and they watch this and they say, you know what, that's what our father would have done. Because all identity comes through the Father. So this will be the first short video. I was very excited to cycle this morning out here with my long tracksuit top and my tracksuit pants. But as you can see how beautiful this place is, and all you hear is the birds and the bees and the flowers, and that bird behind me that gave me a bit of a fright. I thought it was someone coming behind me. I think I'm mad talking into my phone. So I really do find the beauty of God and love surrounding myself in the birds and the ocean and the sea creatures and the flowers, and I just experience God here, and I find my joy. And I've said it in a previous voice note, I find my joy in these things. And then one day I was walking down the beach at Long Beach, looking at all these mansions that these Germans have for December, and thinking, wow, I would really make it one day when I'm in one of those houses. And God sort of made me turn my head and look to the ocean. It was a very dark, misty, rainy, cold night. And I just looked at the mist on the mountains and the ocean, and I almost broke into tears thinking, God, how wrong am I admiring all these man-made things that can fall. These things weren't here when I was a child. They won't be here when maybe my children grow up. Those houses won't be the same. But when I was a baby walking on this beach, and long before that, this ocean was still the same. This mountain was still the same. The sand on the beach was still the same. And it's something that nobody can ever destroy. So where do you put your joy? Do you put your joy into man-built physical things, our wealth? And I know wealth is a very, very important topic to everyone, because we all want to succeed, but there will be a lot of messages about that. Or do you put your joy in that? Something that can never change. They say the Scientology and all this nonsense that I know people can make flowers, people can make humans, people can make dogs, but can they make everything that's here right now? Can they make every single flower in this whole world, every single tree, every single drop of sand in the ocean? I don't think so. So since I've decided to put my joy, and it was a decision, in these things, the ups and life, sorry, can't even edit these videos. The ups and downs of life don't really matter, because you can just come here and just be quiet with God and restore your joy. So that's our first video from my cell phone. As we go on, we'll probably get a little bit more professional. And like I said, this is for my family and friends. These are my views and the journey that God's taking me on. And if it helps you, I think I've then fulfilled my purpose. And I think as I become reborn and become more and more Christian, all these things just want to pour out of me. So I'm using this platform because I don't have a stage yet to stand on. Have a great day, everyone.